friends, I'm Melanie from MelanieCooks.com, and today I'll be cooking rainbow trout in the air fryer. So you can use either frozen trout or fresh trout. I'm using frozen, but you can really do the same thing with fresh, defrosted sprout. So the first step for frozen would be to defrost it in the air fryer. So I'm going to take frozen trout, so no need to defrost it separately, just too much work. Air fryer is really a time saver. You can put a frozen fish in the air fryer and defrost it here. So I will add the seasoning once the trout is fully thawed. So if you're cooking the fresh trout, then just skip this first step and then come back when I'm adding the seasonings. So to defrost this frozen fish in the air fryer, I'm going to put the basket in the air fryer, and I will set the temperature to 400 degrees Fahrenheit, and I will set the time to 5 minutes. So now it's done defrosting the frozen trout. So as you can see, it defrosted, it will start cooking a little bit, but at this point, that's when we season it. So this trout has skin on the other side, so I'm not going to season the other side. So you can see there's skin there. No need to season the skin. So I'll season it on top. If you have fish without skin, then you need to season both sides. So I'm going to drizzle a little olive oil, totally optional. It just helps it be more moist. And if you have fish without skin, do it on both sides. So I'll just brush it with oil. But since I have skin on the other side, I don't need to do that. And now I'm going to sprinkle it with seasoning. So I'm going to use a little bit of salt, black pepper, garlic powder, and Italian seasoning. And you can use any seasonings you like to season the fish. And now I will put this in the air fryer. And the timing of cooking the fish really depends on how thick is this fillet. For the very thin one, let me try 400 degrees Fahrenheit and 5 minutes. And if it's not cooked, we can always add more time later. So now the air fryer is done cooking. So I'm going to check the internal temperature of the trout to see if it's cooked. So it looks so good, but is it cooked inside? Let's find out. So for the cooked fish, the internal temperature should be at least 145 degrees Fahrenheit. This is 115, so that's not cooked. And at that point, you just set it back in the air fryer. So after it's been defrosted, I cooked it for 5 minutes. It hasn't been enough for this thin fillet, so I'll put it back. And I'm going to add another 3 minutes now. So 400 degrees Fahrenheit and 3 more minutes. I don't want to dry out the fish, but I also don't want it to be undercooked. So 3 more minutes and then we'll check. Now the air fryer is done cooking, so let's see the temperature of the fish again. So it has to be 145 at least. Yeah, this time it's fully cooked. So it really depends on the thickness of the fillets, whether you have one or several. So instant beat thermometer is super useful for that. So to recap, I used 5 minutes to defrost, and then it took me a total of 8 minutes at 400 degrees Fahrenheit to cook this trout through. So now let's take it out of the air fryer. Just use the spatula to separate it. Perfect. Look at this rainbow trout. It looks amazing. So nicely browned and perfectly cooked. And now let's try it. I'm so excited about trying it. So let me just cut it so you see that it's fully cooked through. See how easily it flakes? Looks so nice and tender. Now let's try it. Delicious. This rainbow trout is so moist, so soft, perfectly seasoned. Air fryer is perfect for cooking rainbow trout. You will love it. For a free printable recipe and other easy recipes, please visit my website, melaniecooks.com, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel, Melanie Cooks. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Enjoy!